Hey guys, this is Will with Just Add Water. We are out in Dexter, Iowa, getting ready to do a small little 8x10 pond with a stream, some fountain pieces in the entire system. We're gonna tuck it right here in the front yard, coming up this sidewalk. So right here, we're gonna get the pond in here, stream system over in here. Like I said, kind of just tucked right in here as you make this entry in. So great little curb appeal feature, really going to add some pop here. So this is kind of filling this space. This is where the stream will be. Like I said, pond over there. This will be their fourth water feature, so they know exactly what they want. They want it right up here. Spend a lot of time up here on the porch. You've got the hammock, you've got the bistro set, you've got this view that they have, this is just where they hang out together, have that time as a family. So bringing this water right up in there, bringing that pond back in their life is something they're really looking forward to. So here we've got it laid out. We got our skimmer box. We're gonna have two stack slate walls in here to get us a little bit of height over there to kind of hide that egress window, still allow plenty of access out for obvious reasons. Then here is a rough kind of shape of this stream section. So up here, we're gonna have three stack slate spheres at various heights where it's just gonna kind of fall in and out amongst them, and then eventually make its way back down into the pond. Obviously, the big challenge on here is access. It's a tight space, but then, you know, maintaining this slope so we're getting good drainage away from the house. You know, we're gonna repurpose this downspout, get it into the pond, get our overflow out and around. So this is kind of what we have to work with. All right, so the liner and everything is in. So what Clay's working on now is getting that vault in. What that vault is gonna do is make it so we have an additional pump in there to run some of our fountain pieces, so we're not pulling everything through that skimmer. Fountain pieces plus the biofall and everything, I have to make sure flow rates are gonna be accurate and not overwhelm a certain system. So he's working on that part, and then we're gonna get these stack slate pieces kind of mocked in there. Like I mentioned before, we're gonna use this to kind of do half of our pond. Honestly, we'll get those toppers in, so it's gonna kind of basically just make that egress disappear. All right, so it's gonna start day 2. We got another little bit of rain last night, so we got her all pumped out. next step is we're just going to keep on rocking in. Try to get this all plumbed up today, locked all in with our rock work and everything. And then we have a lot of cleanup. All right, little update. We got some moss in. We've got water running, waterfall built. We kind of bumped out some edge work here to give us a little bit better shape, a little more shelf space. But now we're gonna start mocking up how we want this to work with our sphere stream and whatnot we've got going on. So we're gonna kind of rough set that biofall, and then we're gonna pull it, kind of get an idea. We'll get that plumbing line hooked up and everything, and then it's see how much space is left after we get 3 spheres and some waterfalls in.
That's a wrap on water feature number 5 for these homeowners. It's safe to say that they are addicted and fully living you know, that lifestyle of having all this with them. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, maybe these guys' next feature coming up, who knows when that's going to be, make sure you click that bell icon, subscribe to our stuff, comment, tell us all of your favorite things that you like to see. Have a good week.